Okay, so there was one of those aesthetically pleasing TikToks on here where it was just somebody like a still of them or like a simple video of them, and there was some like melancholy music in the background, right? I forgot to save the video, but I wanted to talk about the content of that video. There wasn't much going on, like I insinuated, but the text that was there in the video talked about the in between phase and how it feels so uncomfortable, basically. So, people were saying they don't know what to call it, and she said she didn't know what to call it, but it's just like this in between phase. So I want to talk about it. It's the neutral zone of transition. So it starts at endings, goes to neutral zone, and then to new beginnings. So with an ending, obviously that's when something is coming to an end in your life. It could be a career, it could be a marriage, a death. The stages of transition can apply to anything, but especially major life changes. And so ending, it can be a loss or just whether it's something you plan, something you have control over or not. The ending phase is the first stage of transition. And then we have the neutral zone, and I'm just going to talk about this. I'm just going to read it out loud. The second step of transition comes after letting go. The neutral zone. People go through an in-between time when the old is gone but the new isn't fully operational. It is when the critical psychological realignments and repatternings take place. It is the very core of the transition process. This is a time between the old reality and sense of identity and the new one. People are creating new processes and learning what their new roles will be. They are in flux and may feel confusion and distress. The neutral zone is the seedbed for new beginnings. And then at the end here, we just have, it talks about after the neutral zone, once you come out of the neutral zone, you can have the new beginnings. When we're in the neutral zone, or the second stage of transitioning, it can feel very dissociative for a lot of people. I know for me especially, I'll say from personal experience, being in that neutral zone, it can feel like you're very alone. Like, you don't know if what you're doing is right. You don't know, if you made the right decision or if you should fall back on that ending or focus more on that ending, or if you're not ready for that beginning. And people can be in that neutral zone for any amount of time. It could take people like a day or two, a week. It could take people years to get out of that neutral zone, depending on what the subject matter is and how that person is able to cope with that loss or that ending. Even if it's a happy ending, like marriage, you're happily married, but you're in that neutral zone where it's like, okay, I have to adjust to getting married, but I don't know exactly how I'm supposed to go about this new married life. I'm not used to it. It's something that's new for me.